Eyeopener. The truth about how Israel attacked Iran ***. In a rapidly escalating development in Middle East geopolitics, recent reports have confirmed a series of covert operations, cyber strikes, and suspected sabotage missions attributed to Israel against critical Iranian infrastructure. While neither government has fully acknowledged the details, intelligence leaks, satellite imagery, and diplomatic sources suggest that the long-standing shadow conflict between the two nations has entered a new phase. The most recent incident occurred late last week, when explosions were reported near an Iranian military research facility in Isfahan. Iranian state media claimed the explosion was caused by a drone interception, but independent satellite analysis showed evidence of a precision strike targeting underground facilities. Western intelligence agencies believe the attack was conducted by Israeli drones launched from a third-party location, possibly from within Iranian borders by proxies or operatives. This marks the latest in a pattern of attacks that includes cyber warfare, airstrikes on Iranian assets in Syria, and assassination of nuclear scientists over the past few years. Israeli officials have neither confirmed nor denied responsibility, following their typical policy of strategic ambiguity. However, anonymous Israeli defense sources have stated that all options are on the table when it comes to preventing Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. Iran, on the other hand, has accused Israel of terrorism and war crimes. In an emergency session held by the Iranian parliament this week, lawmakers vowed retaliation and called for a review of diplomatic ties with countries believed to be collaborating with Israeli intelligence. Iran's Supreme National Security Council has reportedly raised the alert level of its strategic sites and military bases nationwide. Experts say the latest round of confrontations appears to be rooted in Iran's continued enrichment of uranium and its refusal to fully cooperate with the International Atomic Energy Agency. While the 2015 nuclear deal was meant to limit Iran's nuclear activities, it has largely unraveled since the U.S. withdrew in 2018. Talks to revive the agreement have stalled, and Iran is now believed to have enriched uranium to levels close to weapons grade. Israel views this as an existential threat. In recent speeches, Israeli Prime Minister has reiterated that Iran's nuclear program will never be allowed to reach completion. Intelligence reports suggest that Israel has expanded its surveillance networks across the region, including inside Iran, to preempt any nuclear breakout attempt. Cyber attacks have become a core tactic in this undeclared conflict. The infamous Stuxnet worm, which damaged Iranian nuclear centrifuges in 2010, was reportedly a joint U.S.-Israeli operation. Since then, both countries have engaged in cyber offensives. In the last month alone, Iran has reported 3 separate incidents involving cyber disruptions to military communications and power grids, attacks it attributes to Israeli intelligence units. In response, Iranian-backed groups in Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq have increased their readiness and threatened retaliation against Israeli and Western targets. The risk of regional spillover remains high, especially with ongoing tensions along the Lebanon-Israel border and in the Red Sea. The international community has expressed concern over the rising hostilities. United Nations officials have called for restraint and a return to diplomatic engagement. The European Union has also issued a statement urging both sides to avoid further escalation. However, analysts believe covert operations will likely continue under the radar, as neither Israel nor Iran appears willing to step back. Military analysts say Israel's strategy is based on precision operations aimed at delaying Iran's capabilities without triggering full-scale war. These operations include sabotage missions inside Iran, cyber strikes, and airstrikes on Iranian weapons convoys and facilities in Syria. Meanwhile, Iran is investing in drone and missile capabilities and has deepened its alliance with Russia and China to strengthen its global position. Public sentiment within both countries is sharply divided. In Iran, many citizens express frustration over economic hardship and political isolation, while in Israel, there is growing concern over the risks of regional war. Still, both governments are firm in their strategic stances. As the situation unfolds, observers warn that a single miscalculation could ignite a wider conflict. With elections approaching in both countries and ongoing instability in surrounding regions, the coming months will be critical. This is a developing story, and updates will follow as more information becomes available.